Good morning, Murray Brown, Vicar of St Paul's, Norton Lee, Sheffield in the UK. And this is my last video for a few days because I'm having some time off, annual leave, but I'll be back again next week. I just want to reflect a little bit today on Passion Sunday, which is coming up this Sunday. And the word passion is interesting. It doesn't come from our word for passionate. It comes from our word, or is associated with our word, passive. And the word patient, or patience. Because Jesus became passive in the face of his coming suffering. He accepts, to an extent, the suffering which is to come, and goes with it rather than reacting against it. And that felt quite like where I was going yesterday with accepting the new guidance, directives from the government to prevent the spread of coronavirus. So Jesus becomes passive. The word patient has two meanings for us. It's about being patient, accepting of things, but also if you go into a hospital, you become a patient. Or you go to the doctor, you are a patient. You wait patiently to be treated. So it has that accepting a sense to it. And Jesus died on the cross. There is a great mystery in Jesus' death on the cross for us. And I, in my Bible, have 3 bookmarks, and they're all very significant bookmarks. And the first one is of a crucifix, which is in an abbey in France, and it has Jesus smiling. So let me show it to you. I don't know whether this will work or not, but here it is. Oh dear, it's in the sun there. Aha, that didn't work. All right, let me push it around. There. Okay, there is Jesus on the cross, arms outstretched, but he is smiling, accepting what is going on. I find it a really powerful image as I pray in the mornings each day. Ooh, let me move that back. And come out of the sun. Today is also the feast of the Annunciation of the Virgin Mary, when Mary said yes to Gabriel, the angel, yes to God's plan. And that's a parallel theme of accepting God's purposes for us, accepting God's way for us. And Mary's yes was an incredibly powerful acceptance of the suffering and the pain that was to come in being the mother of Jesus. And finally, I want to lead you in a prayer, which you can join with or not. I would say this is a prayer that I pray aspirationally, because I'm not there yet. I'd like to be there, but it's a very challenging prayer. It's written by Thomas Keating, who is the main person behind centering prayer, which has become hugely important to me in the last year. Thomas Keating has died now, but you can look up his welcome prayer. There's a page which I meant to read but haven't quite got round to, but I snaffled the prayer to keep with me so that I can use it whenever I want to. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. I welcome everything that comes to me today because I know that it is for my healing. I welcome all thoughts, feelings, emotions, people, situations, and conditions. I let go of my desire for power and control. I let go of my desire for affection, esteem, approval, and pleasure. I let go of my desire for survival and security. I let go of my desire to change any situation, condition, person, or even myself. I open to the love and the presence of God and God's action within me.